Hello all. In this video, I'm going to explain about the project which I worked for, Pulumi Deploy and Document Challenge. So let me explain what I built. So I built a fast, responsive, lightweight, static documentation site powered by Docsify, hosted on AWS S3 with a CloudFront CDN for global distribution. So the entire infrastructure is managed by using Pulumi YAML, which allows me to declaratively define and deploy resources without writing any imperative code. So for whom the setup is perfect for, right? So the setup is perfect for person documentation sites or any open source project documentation or any simple landing page or portfolios. So this is the GitHub repository, which will have the step-by-step instructions to do this deployment. I will also show this demo in a minute, some 2 to 3 minutes. Let me explain the journey. So I just wanted to explore Pulumi YAML capabilities by deploying a real world use case serving a documentation site. So I chose Docsify because it is simple. And the key steps I have followed is I initialize a GitHub repo with www folder, which contains the index.html and static assets. And I have done Pulumi init, which initializes the Pulumi project and with YAML runtime. And AWS infra, so where I have defined an S3 bucket, website configuration, ownership, access settings, and CDN. So I have faced some permission issue. So I have fixed some of the IAM policies and ensuring public access config. So once I have done these things, uh, my deployment went smooth. And in addition to that, I also use Pulumi Copilot. So this is the prompt I have used. That is, how do I configure bucket website configuration v2 with index and error document in YAML? So it has given me a good example, right? So I have used this code in my pulumi.yaml file. Now let's go for the GitHub repository to do the demo. So before you do this project setup, you need to have the prerequisite inside your local, right? Pulumi CLI, AWS CLI, and then the Python latest version. So let me clone this repo. So the repository has been successfully cloned, and then I am into the respective folder. Now I am going to activate the Python virtual environment. Now I am going to do the install the required dependencies. So I'm going to ignore these steps. Why? Because I'm already logged into the Pulumi and then I have initialized the stack. So, and this particular region also I have already been set. So let me show that once this is completed. So if I give ls, so here you can see it, right? So these configuration I already applied it. But if you want to change the region or any path, if you want to do the change, you can do it. So again, with the first time of deploying it, you may see some authorized error. Why? Because by default, all the blocking public access is disabled. So you need to enable, you need to disable at the account level, or for the creator bucket, you need to enable it. So now let's run Pulumi up to deploy the required resources. It will take some 2 to 3 minutes or maybe 5 minutes. Why? Because CDN is getting deployed. So here you can see the deployment is successfully completed and it have taken duration of 4 minutes 15 seconds. And now let's access the CDN. So this is the Docsify site, which is hosted by CDN. So here also I have mentioned the output, right? So you will get all these four parameters. So once this is done, you can destroy the resource as well, right? By giving Pulumi destroy. So yeah, so this comes to the last part. So if you feel this is helpful, you can fork the repo and then you can also do the deployment. Thank you all.